there, right there. Look at that condescending bitch. She is such a tiny little witch. That is a metrosexual chick. She's totally metrosexual, yeah. That is the elephant in the room. But it's irrelevant to presume that a lady in that costume is automatically radically fake. Look at her goddamn evil nose. Look at her silly purple prose. That girl's not gay. They say no way. Because I'm a straight white male. Everyone believes. Everyone have faith. Goddammit. I don't think the blue goths are gonna forgive the red goths. It's a whole civil war inside the goth community, and I don't think the Trumps for gay they're not. It's a civil war. It's such a civil war, and I don't think the Dominicans that voted red are gonna forgive the Dominicans that voted blue. And it's a civil war, and I'm obviously siding with Captain America Chavez. I'm siding with Chavez. Well, I gotta side with Chavez. I'm Latino, therefore I'm siding with Captain America Chavez because it's a turf war. You gotta follow the rules, kid. Listen here, how old are you? The rules of a turf war is simple. I'm obviously with the Sox, and you're a greaser. You look like a greaser. I'm obviously with the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans and the Italians, and the Irish and the French and the Germans, because we all have the same, it's a turf war. So he's sexy, but I don't want him. Why would I want him? He's Cedric freaking Diggory, and I want nothing to do with him because he's obviously not my type. No, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to the 4B movement because I'm Puerto Rican, and it's a turf war. I have to be loyal. I don't have a choice. I'm a De Leon. It's not like it's up to me. This country is going to the dogs. What the hell is this? This dead bird has been dead for weeks, and it is slowly decomposing. This country is obviously going to the dogs. Ain't nobody gonna pick up this dead bird. This dead bird doesn't get a funeral. This dead bird doesn't even get scraped off the sidewalk. Only one that wants this dead bird is the flies and the maggots. This country is going to the dogs. The thing is, Stein didn't go to the same middle school as me. Stein didn't go to the same elementary school as me. Stein didn't know what I used to be like when I was younger. And he didn't know that I couldn't stand Enrique Rangel. He had no idea. I'm not going to get into it, but there was a thing that happened in middle school, and it was all my fault. I was in the wrong, and Enrique was in the right. However, Stein, he went to a different middle school. He had no idea. So when we were in that science class, and by pure happenstance coincidence, Enrique freaking Rangel is in the class with us, let's just say Stein had no idea what the backstory was. He had no idea. Basically, Enrique Rangel, he is Deku. He is the chosen one. He's Harry freaking Potter. Me, I was obviously Bakugo Katsuki. I was obviously Draco freaking Malfoy. And I was in the wrong and he was in the right. But Stein didn't know because he went to a different middle school. So he noticed that there was tension, but he misunderstood. And he thought that I was like crushing on Rangel. And I was all, why the hell would I want anything to do with Rangel? He's freaking, but anyway, I was in the wrong. But Stein didn't know. Of course he didn't know. He didn't go to the same middle school as us. And then I decided to be a good Christian and to repent for the sins of my childhood. So very awkwardly, I apologized to Rangel because I was such a freaking bully. I was a schoolyard bully, and I was a bad girl, and I did some bad things. So I decided to officially repent for my sins, and I apologized to him for being such a freaking bully when we were younger. But Stein didn't know because he didn't go to the same middle school as us. So then he thought that I was in love with Rangel, and I was like, God damn it! Is your name Tarver or is your name Eduardo? Why are you acting like such a freaking? Let's just say that was the first of many fights that I got into with freaking Stein from Soul Eater. Because he was all, I'm such a mind reader, and he mistook himself for Edward freaking Cullen, and he was all, look, boys only want one thing, and you're being naive, and I was all, dude, it's Rangel. He obviously wants nothing to do with me, because I'm Bakugo motherfucking Katsuki, and he's Midoriya goddamn Izuku. Why would he? No, you misunderstood, bro. But he did not believe me. And what was I going to tell him? That I was an arsehole when I was in middle school? Of course not. I didn't want him to know. So I didn't tell him. Of course I did not tell him. Why would I tell him? He was my boyfriend, and I totally was in love with him. So I didn't want him to know that I was a bully when I was in middle school. I was trying to clean up my reputation. I was trying, this is my redemption arc, todo. That's what I was trying to do. But he didn't know because he didn't go to the same middle school. It was driving me insane. But then later, he said something about how Martel was giving him bad vibes. And that's when I lost my temper. Because I was all, there's nothing wrong with Martel. Shut up. He doesn't have bad vibes. You're just a jealous, possessive arsehole. You leave Martel alone. He doesn't have bad vibes. There's nothing wrong with him. He's normal. But Stein was thick. And he did not understand why I was so offended. But the thing is, Martel reminded me of my kid brother. So I was very offended. And one thing led to another. But I'm repentant for my sins because I'm a born-again Catholic. And I apologize. Eric, Eduardo, Tarver, Stein, I apologize. You were in the right, and I was in the wrong. But please don't think I'm flirting with you. I'm not flirting with you, and I don't want to get back together. I'm married. I'm super freaking married. But I want to be a good American. So I'm repentant for my sins, all right? That doesn't mean that I want you. It just means I feel bad for the way I treated you. ¿Cómo se dice? No pasa nada. It was just a sunburn. just a sunburn. It wasn't a big deal. But my father reacted as if he was watching me peel the skin off my face. No, but it's just a sunburn. Would you calm down, Fat Al? And he was practically having a panic attack. Just cause I was outside all day and I forgot to have money to purchase sunscreen. Do I look like I'm made of money? I'm obviously not made of money. So, I'm gonna buy sunscreen. I'd rather buy bread. But he does not understand the lifestyle of a starving artist. So he was having a panic attack just cause I had a sunburn. And I thought to myself, I wonder how he would react if I. But that's not important to the story. It's neither here nor there. Indubitably, I respect the zeitgeist. It's wunderbar. I'm not fluent in German, but I'm doing my best, all right? I'm doing my best to learn the language. I'm a slow learner. Would you go easy on me? The thing is, I was pretending to be the same as them. I do that with everyone. They want to be they them. I'm also they them. And she wants to be a princess. I'm also a princess. And he wants to be emo. I'm also emo. Cha. I'm a mimic. My name is Ditto. I mean, my name is Pikachu. Cha. I love Pikachu. That's why I bought this Pikachu crop top. I've never had any issues with my body. I've never experienced gender dysmorphia. I never felt the need to get a nose job. And I never wanted to wear makeup. However, for you, yeah, you want me to wear makeup? You can be the makeup artist. And I'll sit in the chair. He passed the test. I was flirting with him because I wanted to see, are you going to treat me like trash? Or are you going to treat me like a princess? If you treat me like trash, you're obviously a redcoat. And if you treat me like a princess, you're a blue jay. Yeah, for you, you're gorgeous. I'll be a goth chick. Because you're a goth chick. The both of us are twins. And the both of us are goth chicks. Whoever I was with, it didn't matter who. Whatever they were into, I was into it too. Because I'm a mimic. I'm Ditto. I'm the crazy ex-girlfriend. So they want to be a they them, I'm also a they them. Cha. But the thing is, eventually, the jig is up. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. I'll never forget you, Jamie the mailman.